from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. We're really glad you're here. We hope you'll like the content on our channel and consider hitting that subscribe button. And for those of you that are subscribed, thank you for stopping back by. We really do appreciate the support. This is a weekly feature. We head to the grocery store, I show you a meal plan, and we try to ask what I hope is a fun new question of the day. This week's question is submitted by one of our subscribers, so stick around for that at the end. In the meantime, I'm headed to Kroger. I will attempt to do probably my last small haul for the month of January. We are concluding our pantry challenge, even though I do plan to go on into February cooking more meals from our pantry. Our pantry, fridge, and freezer stay pretty well stocked, and even though I've made a little dent in them, I could do a little more damage, so I'm going to continue on. But I hope to be back pretty soon with a small Kroger haul, and then stick around for the meal plan and the question. Thanks for watching. I've been meaning to film this for a while. Our produce section at my Kroger has this display where your kids can get a free piece of fruit. Does y'all store, whether it's Kroger or other, have this? I'm back from Kroger with another small haul, rounding out the month of January. I will start back purchasing a little more. I'm kind of looking forward to it, and at the same time, I'm kind of having fun seeing how low that I can get our grocery bill to go. Normally I don't buy milk at Kroger, but my Kroger has it on sale, 3 half gallons for $5 this week. Normally I get the organic milk at Sam's for Tim. They're $10.68 for 3 half gallons, so for half price. He's not big on organic, that's me. Tim actually thinks organic is a big marketing ploy, but I prefer for him to drink the better stuff. But since we're doing a pantry challenge, and because they were accessible and on sale and only had to go to one store, I got him 3 half gallons of milk, my orange juice. I am not buying the organic eggs. I will probably go back to that in February, just the cheap dozen Kroger eggs, and I'll put the prices below, not that there's very many. They did have Land O'Lakes butter on sale this week. I didn't need it. Yes, it will go in the freezer. No, that's not part of the pantry challenge, but I have to catch a few things while I can. They're on sale for $2.99. And as I mentioned in the What's for Dinner video, if you saw it, Tim really likes Thousand Island dressing. I'll put anything on my salad, anything that's here, oil and vinegar, or I make homemade ranch and homemade honey mustard, but he really likes this, so he got that. Everything else is produce. I did find one markdown thing that I'm gonna try for 75 cents. I found a Bolthouse Farms plant-based chocolate milk. I love the Silk dark chocolate almond milk. This may not be as good, but I figured it was worth a 75-cent try, and even though it pushed my budget a little bit, we're allowed to splurge every now and then. I stayed out of the pantry, the middle part of the store, except for that Thousand Island Tim's. Everything else is produce. Grapefruits, I got a big 5-pound bag on sale this week for $2.99. I was almost out of onions, which I use in almost all of my dishes. Lettuce for the week for salads. The pineapples are on sale at my store for $1.88. I got 2 teeny tiny, look how small they are. They don't even fit in the palm of my hand. They're called lunchbox size apples. That was $1, 2 for $1. 2 teeny tiny small hothouse tomatoes for salads for Tim, some carrots, and because I love broccoli, I splurged on broccoli, and that's it. So another small haul this week from Kroger for the last part of the pantry challenge. Stick around for the meals. You'll see that our meals are mostly coming from the pantry and freezer. We've got a question at the end from Kelly, and it's actually about produce. And check up in the top, I'm gonna try to put a poll if you wanna guess. Rather than leaving a comment, you can vote in the poll and see how much we spent. My sweet friend Krista at Logue's Life, I'll leave a link to her channel below, has been doing polls, and I figured out how to do them. I'm very excited. So I'll put y'all a poll out there and you can vote on how much you think I spent this week at Kroger. Meal plans next. The menu this week is heavy on items again from our pantry and freezer. However, Sunday we took a break. We went out to eat. We've not been out to eat hardly at all. I think I looked back on the calendar. We went out once in December, and we went out once when Tim's friend was in town in January, so we took a break. Monday I've got one last package of pork chops in the freezer that I'll fix with some kind of potato, gravy, vegetable salad. Everything will be from the pantry here. It's supposed to be 60 degrees here today and a high of 36 tomorrow, so I'm gonna make chili. We've got a bag of Fritos still left in the pantry. Wednesday, I'm gonna try to get one more healthy meal in before the end of the month for our New Year Healthy New You challenge. I've got another quinoa that I've made many times in the past. I've already shared the Mexican one that Tim will eat. This one I actually really love. It has sun-dried tomatoes and artichokes, and we'll have that with a big salad. If there's enough left of chili and stuff, Tim probably will not eat the quinoa for leftovers, but Thursday is always designated leftover day. Friday and Saturday are up in the air. It should still be cold here Saturday. I still have both a turkey carcass and a ham bone in the freezer, so I will probably make soup, probably from the ham, but I may make some kind of turkey and noodle or turkey and orzo. And then Saturday I've got pie crust left and frozen chicken and some frozen vegetables. I can make a chicken pot pie. However, depending on how Saturday goes, I may end up throwing my good old standby in the crock pot, which is crock pot chicken Santa Fe. I always have the ingredients for that on hand, which is boneless chicken breasts, salsa, canned black beans, and canned corn. So that's the menu for this week, and we've got a question for you next. This week's question was submitted by Kelly McCracken. Thank you, Kelly, for a great question. It's kind of a fun one. Kelly wants to know, do you sample the grapes or some of the produce when you're in the grocery store? I tend to not. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, but I'm not opposed to it. I do pinch my grapes. I don't like squishy grapes. I like firm ones, and I do tend to manhandle my produce a lot, checking for how firm it is, how ripe it is. If it looks right, smells right, I tend to smell my melons and cantaloupes and pineapples and things like that. So it's a great question. Kelly wants to know, and so do we. Leave us a comment below. Do you sample the produce like grapes when you go to the grocery store, or you just grab them and go? I know a lot of y'all do grocery pickup, and so you can't do that. And if you do grocery pickup, does it bother you that someone else is picking your produce for you? Was that something you had to get used to? So thank you, Kelly, for a great question. If you'd like to offer us one, we'd love to hear what you've got. Leave us a comment below and also with your answer. As always, thanks so much for stopping by our channel, Let's Cook Y'all. Hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe if you hadn't already. Have a wonderful and truly blessed day and a great week ahead. See y'all in the next video.